Hello and welcome to my channel Budgeting with Allie, or welcome back if you've already watched some of my other videos. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. So payday has come, which is always exciting, even more so now that we are dealing with the pandemic, and we're dealing with everything that's going on. Hold on, let me focus you. There you go. Sorry about that. With the pandemic and so many people losing jobs, and I'm more grateful than ever that I still have a paycheck coming in and that I can still depend on my paycheck to pay all my bills, and to not have to cut down to the bare bones. I am so appreciative. I did decide to go get cash. I'm not sure if in the future I'll be doing these videos until the pandemic passes, just because right now it's such I don't know, it's risky when technically I could use my card to pay for things rather than using cash, but at the same time I prefer using cash because then I'm less likely to overspend. And I don't know, I'm just torn because it's one of those things that technically is not a necessity, so I shouldn't be going out to get, and the main reason I got this cash out is because my coworker needed to go into work and I wanted to go in and get an extra monitor, and some of my plants that need more care than the majority, and are on a stricter schedule than other plants. So I figured she invited me along, and so I figured I might as well go to the bank while I'm there, but I don't know if it'll be moving forward because our cases keep growing and we might have the first instance of community spread in my province, and if that's the truth, then I really don't want to contribute to potentially spreading it further. But yeah, so it's very much like everything else concerning this pandemic. I may still be able to do cash envelope stuffing, but if not, it is a decision I made not lightly at all, and I will inform you guys about why I'm not doing it for the foreseeable future until this gets under control. But yeah, I'm kind of just rambling on now, so I'm just gonna stop there and get to the main point of this video, which is cash envelope stuffing. And let me know how you're doing in the comments down below. I hope everyone's feeling okay and that they're able to continue on with life at least semi-normally, I guess, at this point. But yeah, let me know how everything's going with you in the comments down below. Alright, so this is paycheck 2 of March, so I'm gonna stuff my cash envelopes, and obviously there's some envelopes that are probably gonna have more than you expect, or are gonna have money period that normally wouldn't. If you kind of want more of an in-depth explanation, just go see my bi-weekly check-in, which will be up here. So first up is my giving envelope, which gets 130. However, church was canceled pretty soon after the announcements concerning gatherings came into place, so I do still have 50, 65 in here, but I'm going to continue just putting that money in, and then I'll just give it in one fell swoop when we are able to get back to our new normal. So I'm just going to put this aside for the moment and count out the 130. So 50, 60, 5, 50, 65. That will go with the 65 I already have to make 195, and like I said, that'll go in my giving envelope, or my tithing envelope, as soon as church can gather again, or they set up an electronic way of giving. So we'll just do that really quickly. Put that in there. Alright, so next next up is restaurants, and technically I'm not really going to use this money unless like I'm already out doing grocery shopping and I decide to stop somewhere. And even then I can't really, because it's, well, I guess I could do takeout. But yeah, usually it's takeout, drive-through, or delivery, and I'm pretty sure they're probably reducing it to delivery or delivery or drive-through. And since I don't have a car, it would make no sense for me to do, I couldn't really do drive-through. But we'll see. I'll probably just try and save this money. So 20, 30 is what restaurants gets. And oh, I forgot to show you that it was empty because I did empty it in my previous video. And this is actually the last time I'll be stuffing it with $30. It'll go down to 20 because hockey has officially been canceled. So I don't need that extra money, and I don't really eat out very often in the spring, summer anyway. So there's no reason to continue doing the 30 until hockey season kicks back in. Alright, next up is fun money. And this, I did spend that $20. When I was out grocery shopping, I wanted to buy myself some crafting goods, so I did. And I probably won't, I'll try not to spend this again. But it should be easy because I'm trying to limit my grocery store runs to every 2 weeks if absolutely necessary. But I'm trying to keep it, like, that tends to be only for bread, milk, and maybe to stock up on some sidekicks or like some of those meals kind of thing. But yeah, so $20 is going in my fun money. Next up is groceries. And I did empty this out again. I did have some change left, but not much. And so this will get 60. So 50, 60. And like I said, I'm trying to keep grocery runs to a minimum. So we'll see. So bus, this one, okay. I am going to ramble a bit about this one. So this one is interesting because the buses now are running less, but they're also running so that you get on and off at the back door, and they're not taking fares because that would put you in too close contact with the driver. And plus, that area is blocked off now because you're getting on and off on the back door, at the back door. So I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be purchasing a bus pass for April, or if they're even going to have that option available, because obviously this is just kind of gearing up in my province. So it's probably going to be at least mid-April before we're supposed to hit our peak, and I'm probably honestly thinking late April before we hit the peak. And so I'm just guessing on all this, but I'm assuming that means that we're going to continue doing what we've been doing, and the policies that are currently in place are going to stay in place. So I'm not sure that I'll actually use this money, but I want to set it aside just in case, because I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So yeah, so that's the story with this one. So bus gets 45 because I already had 40 in here. My bus pass is $82.50, but with the Canadian cash, it's easier to get $85 than it is to get the proper $82.50. So 20, 40. I'm just gonna put that to the side for a minute. 20, 40, 5. So altogether, we should have 85. 20, 40, 60, 85. Alright. So that will just go back in this envelope, and if I use it, great. If not, it can just sit there for Maze, and I won't do Maze. But we're still waiting on transit to let us know what's happening there. So what's after? bus vacation. So vacation, we're starting to get into sinking funds, so I've slowly been building this one up for, well, it'll be a year until it, oh no, wait, July would have been the 7th month, 5, 6, 7, so 8 months. This is the 8th month, and so I have built up quite a bit. So 50, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I'm going to add $10 to that. So I'll just stick this 10 at the bottom, and I should have 200. So 50, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Great, so that's well on the way. So just stick that in there. Next up is gifts, and this sinking fund / cash envelope kind of thing, it's a mix, is special in 2 ways. So this is the last time that I'm going to be stuffing it with the $50 until hockey season starts up again. I'll switch to $25 because I've saved up quite a bit for Christmas. Well, not quite a bit, but like I've saved up a decent amount for Christmas, and then all I have to worry about really are birthdays, and I'll probably even still be able to save some of the money from putting aside $25 a paycheck to put towards Christmas. So yeah, I'm just gonna switch over, and at the end of this video I'll switch this over to show you the spring summer budget, which is very similar cash envelope and sinking, well, pretty much every wise. There's only a couple changes, but yeah, so gifts. And the other special thing about this is I do have $250 in my bank account already, because I did save up that money, so that was put into a high interest savings account to try and gain some a little bit of interest before I use it for Christmas. So 250 plus 25 is 275. I'm gonna add 50. So 250, 300, 320, 325. And I somehow managed to bend that really weird. So that is 325 for gifts so far, / Christmas and birthday gifts as well. So that's going along well. Next up is my MISC. I did have to use some of the money in here, so it is a little bit shorter than usual, or than last time. But let's see how much I got. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, and I'm going to add another 10 to that. So there should be 120. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Perfect. I'll just keep adding to that. There we go. So MISC, subscriptions. So I did save enough for my Disney Plus subscription for November. That comes due in November. So now I'm trying to save up $50 to get a Netflix gift card and take that off my monthly budget kind of thing. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. And then I am going to add another 10. So that'll be 110. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110. So that's building nicely. And in a couple months I should have enough for that $50 gift certificate for Netflix, so I can take it off my monthly budget. My cash is being difficult. There we go. Alright. Last but not least is hockey, and again, this one is one of the special ones. It did have $250 taken and putting it in a separate high interest savings account. And then I'm just slowly building it back up again. This will come due in July, and right now I'm not quite sure how much it will be because I've been told that we will get credits for the 2 games we had canceled on us because of the pandemic. but also 2 additional credits just as kind of like a bonus or this happened. Plus I already paid for my playoff tickets, and that money will go onto my my season tickets because we obviously didn't play playoffs. So 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, and I'm gonna add the last $30 I have here. So let's add this. So there's 20, this 10 goes that way. Alright, so let's count this. So 250, that's in my bank account, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 370. Did I count that right? 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 370. Yes, okay. I didn't count that right. For some reason, my brain just thought that was wrong. But yeah, so I have 370, which should be more than enough to pay for my season tickets with like all the credits I've got coming to me. But I won't know until June, July, when my invoice comes out. So yeah, that is my cash envelope stuffing, and next paycheck, which will be the first paycheck of April, if I'm going to do the cash envelope stuffing, dependent on like obviously pandemic and what has gone on, because obviously things change quite quickly. Here is my 2 paycheck split. As you will notice, restaurants goes down by 20, 10 per paycheck, so it'll be 20 each paycheck. The gifts is the only other thing that changed, and it goes down from 50 per paycheck to 25 per paycheck. Everything else stays the same, including my bills. So as always, please do consider subscribing, hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post, and don't forget to like and comment on my videos. I really appreciate hearing from you, especially with everything going on. It definitely brings a smile to my day. So until next time, bye!